Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about a topic progress report. Friend, this topic pertains to project management and we will see this topic with respect to PMI, PMBOK, project management body of knowledge or Rita Mukhai PMP exam preparation. We will see this topic in detail with respect to project management. Friend, this topic progress report is very important and if you are a student and studying project management in any university, especially you are planning to give exam of PMP, so friend, this topic is important and you will see this topic in exam in the multiple choice options or the main scenarios. You may see this topic in the exam, especially in the PMP exam. So around you expect 4 to 5 questions which will definitely related to the progress report. You will definitely see this topic in the exam. Friend, this topic is important and as a project manager or if you are a student, you must know that what is the importance of progress report. So this topic is important. You should know that what is progress report, and also you should also know that how to make the progress report as well. Secondly, friend, if you are a professional project manager, so again this topic is very important for you because see friend, as a project manager you have to report the progress of project to your supervisor, to your senior management, and also this is very important skill set for communication, written communication. So as a project manager you should have a very clear idea, visibility that how to make the progress report, because it's a very important tool that how you project your project, how you project your project in front of the senior management, in front of customer. So this is a very important tool. So friend, today we'll see that what is first of all we have to understand what is progress report and how to write the progress report. One important concept here is that friend, with respect to PMP exam point of view, this is very important that to know that the in the exam and the examiner will check your concept related to progress report. They will not ask you to make a progress report. Okay, so you should know that what is progress report, how to write the progress report. Uh, however, as with respect to exam point of view, you should know the importance of progress report and what are the advantages and what is the purpose of making progress report. However, in the exam they will never ask you, especially if you talk about PMP exam, they will never ask you to write a progress report. They will give you scenarios, different scenarios, and they will ask that what is its importance and how you can use this tool to properly represent your project in front of senior management, in front of customer. So friend, let me tell you the purpose of making this video is that I just want to make a very simple video, very easy to understand video, so that everyone can understand the concept of progress report, especially if you are a student and studying project management in any university. So maybe this video can be helpful for you, and I just want to share my thoughts, my experience with you, so that maybe my experience, my knowledge can be helpful for you, either you are a student or either you are a professional project manager and working in any organization as a project manager. So let's start. What is progress report? Friend, progress report, if you just see these two terms, progress report, so basically it's a document. It can be a word document, it can be an Excel sheet in which basically you tell the progress of a report. Progress of a report, mainly this report we make as a project manager for senior management of either your own company or the customer side. However, this is very important tool, that how you should write the progress report. This report tells you that how much work is completed, how much work is remaining, and what are the issues and risks which you are facing. Remember one thing here, that the progress report is totally based on the project plan. See friend, what is the real time scenario, how the project start. For example, the project start, as a project manager a project has been assigned to you. For example, an e-commerce solution you have to build for a company. So how you will initiate the project? First of all, you have to understand the scope, you have to sign off the scope of work, and then you have to make the project plan. This project plan must have to be agreed with with your internal technical team, and also with the customer side as well. Once you agreed the project plan, you have to send the status report. A status report is totally based on the project plan. For example, the project plans tells you that within 5 months you have to complete the e-commerce solution. So for example, in the first month you have to complete the solution, then development, then the testing QA, and then the in the last you have to complete the production deployment. So status reports tells you, when we talk about a status report, it is totally based on the project plan. First of all, project plan and the progress report tells you that how much tasks are completed, how much tasks are remaining, what are the lessons learned in this month, and also what are the issues which you are facing and what are the risks which you are foreseeing. So this is the progress report. So as a project manager, you should have to be very careful about writing the progress report, because you can imagine, you can think of a progress report as a mirror of your project. See, if you are not able to write a progress report properly, your supervisor, your senior management will not get an idea that how your project is going on. See, uh, there's always, that if anything is written, the value of the thing which is written is totally different from the thing which you are saying verbally. So this is very important, very important, that you should have to be very careful what you are writing, because whatever you are writing, it will be your senior management will get an idea, will get an perception about your project according to the report, status report or progress report which you are sending to them. Okay, however, remember one thing, that whenever you are writing the progress report, just very important point here, as a project manager you should have to be a neutral person. It should not be a case, for example, if there is anything pending at your end and you are not writing in it on it, so it is not a right way. You must have to be a neutral person as a project manager, and if anything pending at your own company side, you have to mention. If anything pending at customer side, you have to mention. And if there is any escalation needed to resolve the issue, so you should have to also mention those things as well in the progress report as well. So friend, this is called the concept of progress report. Remember one thing, progress report based on project plan. One, first of all, wow, very important thing. Then next, progress report tells you that how much work is completed, how much work is remaining, what are the issues, what are the risks you are seeing, you are foreseeing in your project. You have to mention it clearly and crystal clear. All these things should be mentioned in the progress report. uh, Friend, the outline of a progress report should be like that. I have just mentioned the headings and the points, or you can say the outline, which is based on that the progress report should be based on. First heading is that task completed this month, task planned for the next month, lesson learned this month. Lesson learned, friend, for example, any mistakes which you have done in this month, so you should have to mention. The purpose of lesson learned is that, friend, that you realize your mistake and you will avoid it in the next time. So that is why you are mentioning the lesson learned. Learned is a very important concept in project management. It tells you that you have realized your mistakes and you will avoid your mistakes in future. And writing of lesson learned, purpose of that, other people can also learn from your mistakes as well. So you can also avoid your mistakes, and any other person who is writing, who is reading your lesson learned, he can also avoid the same mistakes. Issues is that, for example, friend, you are facing any issues. For example, team is not properly trained, the required stakeholders are not available, network connectivity is not available. So any issues, roadblocks, challenges which you are facing, something like that, some stakeholders are not very cooperative, they have some other interest in the project, they are not they are negatively impact your project. So there are so many issues which you can, as a project manager, you should have to be very careful writing all these things, because these things will goes to your senior management, either your senior management of customer side or either senior management of your internal company side. However, you have to mention all the issues which you are facing with a neutral mindset, not the issues only which are on the customer side. If there's any issue from your side, so you have to mention it as well. Risk, you have to mention the risk. Friend, risk means the any uncertain condition that can positively or negatively impact your project. If you are foreseeing that risk may occur, for example, there is a risk that there is a risk that you may not complete the testing on by end of this month, because your major technical lead is not available at the end of this month. So there is a risk that you will not be able to complete the testing by end of this month. However, so these sorts of things, these sorts of risk which you are foreseeing in future, which you are thinking that due to uncertain condition, there are chances that these things will happen or not happen, these things will positively or negatively impact your project. So these are the concept, or these are the things which are called as risk, which should be mentioned in your project. So friend, that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. Thank you.